Well, good morning, everyone out there in Facebook and YouTube land. Sorry for our tardiness, as we had a little scramble this morning, it seems. Unfortunately, the program that we use updated some settings on us, so we had to scramble to get our connection to Facebook this morning. But we are happy to bring you coverage live here from Las Vegas, Nevada, at the Las Vegas Open from the Tuscany Suites and Casino. What a packed full day of action we have coming your way here. Open doubles cricket right now. Women's singles, men's singles 501 coming up. Women's doubles cricket and a mixed triple 601 on the bill for today. And right now we have a match versus Chip Dick and James Walton versus Charlie Harrison and Mike Newbert. Mike, of course, coming up in second place yesterday in the ADO 501 National Championships. So quality shot there and really playing well to get him through to the and into the finals of that event. So we're going to do a couple things in the background just to make sure we're ready to go for today. We'll let this match play out for a little bit, and we appreciate you being here on USA Darts, folks. I'm William Stewart. I'll be bringing you this action all day today and tomorrow here on USA Darts. Alrighty, folks. Looks like we got our next match coming to the streaming board. Should be a doozy of a match, as it looks like Bruce Robbins, Elliot Milk taking on Eric Gregory and his partner. So should be an entertaining match here. I am definitely excited, as they are feeding us some good ones today, and they're going to keep at it. We're going to have continuous action. We're going to have short lulls, I guarantee you that, in the action today. So definitely want to stay on this page. Don't venture far from it. Check back in pretty quickly, because the tournament staff here, I got to tell you, probably the best in the country. I can't say anything bad about these guys. They have run an incredible tournament. We had a top 128 yesterday for the blind draw. At least 128 teams in there, and you know what? It only took us about 4 hours to run through the whole thing, and that's pretty impressive for a blind draw, I got to tell you. So these guys are going to be kicking us some goodies this weekend, that is for sure, and this should be a doozy of a match. So we'll get going here in a moment after these guys take their final warm-ups. Don't go anywhere. William Stewart here from USA Darts Production, proud to be here at the Las Vegas Open at the Tuscany Suites and Casinos in Las Vegas, Nevada. Alrighty, folks. Well, here we go with the action. Bruce Robbins, the Buffalo, coming in with our first shot. How about a 7 mark for him? It's going to be Bruce Robbins, Elliot Milk, taking on James G.D. Falk and Eric Gregory. So it should be a tasty, tasty match here on the streaming board. Definitely one to clip for later. William Stewart here of USA Darts Productions. Paul, thank you. How are you doing, sir? Evening to you as well, or I guess almost afternoon here in Vegas time. Hope you're doing well over in the UK. Take a little closer look at that. Looks like just a 4 mark there for, no, sorry, 5 mark there for Eric Gregory. We did see Elliot Milk win the ADO Cricket National Championships, and there's a big 9 for Bruce Robbins. How about that? Impressive 9 round for him. Bruce out of the Boston area. Actually played on the PDC in the match play, I think in 96. I want to say off the top of my head. 1996, yeah. But this should be a tasty team, him and Elliot Milk, because like I said, Elliot won that ADO Cricket National Championship, and he did it in pretty good fashion. Trying to put another in that triple bed, not able to for Eric Gregory. So Robbins stepping in. No real need to do anything but hit 3 singles if he wants. Now he's going to have to hit a triple. Does he go for the double here? Nah, that's not Bruce Robbins fashion. He goes for the triple. Big 4 mark there as he closes the 15s and leaves JD with the bulls. Seth Black, appreciate the 50 stars. Thank you, sir. I think we had a 200 stars coming through at the very beginning. Brad Stewart, appreciate that. Thank you as well. Stars are definitely one of those things that we don't try to hound you guys on them, but it's definitely appreciated. We can update a few things with those stars, get a cable, or maybe update a camera or two if we need to. So those definitely help us out. We appreciate that. If you're wanting to do something else, maybe get some exclusive content, maybe a little giveaway or two, you can become a subscriber or a supporter, as they say here on USA Darts. $4.99 a month gets you exclusive content and giveaways, only available to those supporters. So we go, JD stepping up here. How about that one? A 5.1 for the team of Milk and Robbins. That is a tasty number. If those two can do this throughout the tournament, they may be a force to be reckoned with. This may be a team that finds their way into the finals if they can hold their throw like that. Erica, guy that likes to stand over on the right-hand side of the hockey, just missing that arm go in there, but Elliott doing the same here, choosing to go over to the side, does hit that triple 19 for a 4 mark. Seth Gossett, appreciate the 200 stars. He says, gotta love watching the big dogs go at it. You are certainly right, sir. It makes for an entertaining few minutes here of action. Good triple pick on the 19 for Robbins as he regains the lead, 76-20. Eric Gregory is a player who's kind of getting back into form, as they say. He really active a few years ago. I mean, getting around the circuit, winning some titles from the Missouri area. And really just trying to get back in that form that he once was in. JD, I think from the Tennessee area, is this gentleman. He's got the Mind the Gap and the Craftsman on the Hill, the biggest dart bar in North America. That thing is loaded with boards. I think they got 50 or 55 boards there in, I think it's Nashville, Tennessee for Craftsman on the Hill. Pretty impressive. One to mark on the bucket list for future events and or vacations. Just to give you an idea, we do have 65 boards in action here for this $31,000 prize pool at this Las Vegas Open. So lots of really impressive players in the room. Not just these guys, but I think you got Dawson Marshall, Darren Big Daddy Young, Logan Crooks. You've got Brandon Brown. You've got Gary Mawson. You've got so many talented individuals here. I am leaving out, I know, a handful. Then for the ladies, you got Paula Murphy, Callie West, Marlies Keel. You've got so many good players. Deborah Ivy. This is the talent in the room, folks. This is why you want to mark down the Las Vegas Open on your bucket list of tournaments to come to. Here we go, 125, needing the Bulls here. Down 1-0. In order to force a decider, they're going to have to do it here, and it doesn't look like it. So Elliott Milk for 2 Bulls here. to win the match. And there it is. No hesitation. Elliott Milk and Bruce Robbins will move on, and with an impressive average of 4.4 for those two guys in this match. It was a 5.1 in the first leg, a 3.8 in the second leg. If they're throwing like this, watch out, folks. They're going to be a team to be reckoned with. Well, hang tight, folks. We'll have some more action coming your way here momentarily on the stream. Like I said, they've been bringing us the action back to back to back, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back with more action from the Las Vegas Open. Alrighty, folks. We're going to have a doozy of a match here. Another good one. Like I said, they're going to keep us coming with the good matches. Larry Butler, Alex Spellman, Chris White, and Andrew, I can't remember his last name. I'm going to get that information in just a second. But 2 quality shots there, and then how about 4 quality shots? Good stuff. Should be a good one here. We'll get started here in a moment. After these guys take their warm-up shots, we'll do some looking, some over the shoulder so you guys can see these guys' action. That's always a nice little look there. You can see him step to the Aki, and a living legend there in Larry Butler and his form that won him the 1994 PDC match play. Alrighty, folks, here we go with this match. Larry Butler, Alex Spellman, Andrew Bennett, and Chris White. So should be a good one here on USA Darts. William Stewart here. Honored to be giving you this coverage today. Good shot there from Spellman as he finds a 5 mark to give him the subtle advantage, but Bennett's going to be quick to answer with some points on the 20s. All these guys are standing off on the right-hand side for me. Way over there is Alex Spellman, way over on the right-hand side. Seeing if I can make a little adjustment here. Get a little bit better view of these gentlemen. Back upstairs for LB and then back down. Trying to chop at that 20 when he can. Can't blame him at all. It's nice to see Chris White in the room. Always nice to see him when he makes his rounds. Quality shot out of the, I believe he was in Canada and then came to, I think he's in California currently. I want to say off the top of my head that may not be correct. We will see Paul Kelly saying Q School finished today. Yeah, Leonard Gates played really well. I don't think he earned his card as well. Of course, you got Jules Van Doggen, the Dutch Dragon, securing a PDC Tour card. Congrats to him. Man who's not too far away from my hometown. Such an incredibly nice guy, too. Really happy for him. Jacob Taylor from Newfoundland. I don't think he earned his card as well, but really had a good performance at Q School for his first attempt. And of course, Danny Lauby, unfortunate for him. He had some really, really good good legs and some good performances in that first stage at Q School. Just not having the go that he would like in the second stage, so unfortunate for him, but that is how it goes, as we see a 7 mark there from Chris White. Spellman thinking about what he wants to do here. Does he take a look at the 17s? Does he stay right there on the 16s? I think he's going to stay. Yes, he is. So 4 mark there on the 16s for him. Good for Bennett. Opening up another number as they now have 3 houses on Larry Butler and Alex Spellman. Sorry, 2 houses, my apologies. No, sorry. It would be 3 compared to their 1, so 2. See what Spellman does here. I'd attack those 16s, continue to go on with them. Not quite happy with that first number. See what he does here. Stay right there. Yeah, that's the smart route to do. I like that one for sure. Just stay right there. Bang it out. Hope your opponent has a misfortunate round here. Does find the triple with his last dart, it looks like. Yes, big 5 mark there. Patrick saying he made a run this morning and fell 2 points short, lost with a 96 average. Randy, didn't we see this match? We have not seen this match yet. Got to see actually where in the bracket we are for this one. But things are going to go pretty quick here. They're running things pretty well. They're feeding us matches left and right. Brandon doing it well. Can't complain at all. Anytime you're getting to enjoy some darts action, it really makes it worth it. Spellman there gets a 5 mark to give themselves a pretty good lead here. Exactly what they needed to do in order to close out these numbers that Bennett and White have done well with. Wait for that to update over. As White manages a 5 mark on the 15s. Not quite enough to give them a point lead, and I think Spellman's going to be quick to attack these 15s and get them out of the way. See here. Yes, he will. Just 3 fat ones needed, and unfortunately missing that one. He's going to switch up and go back to the 16s. Smart dart there to kind of pad a point lead, or at least try to. Both of those, sorry, one of those outside. It looked like both may have been outside the wire, but 30 points scored for Bennett. Butler stays right there in the 15s, grabs 2. Now, does he point or does he go to the bulls? I think he points here. That's just myself, though. Yep. I think that's the smart play, especially since Chris White can. Well, he could have possibly had a chance at it with a couple doubles and maybe go with that triple, but not today, unfortunately. So just need the 1, 2, 3 for Spellman as he goes over to that way right-hand side of the Aki. Oh, unfortunate dart there. You see where it landed. You see that indention in the single as he goes over the 16 and hits a big triple there. Smart dart with the last. Uh-oh, here we go. Great stuff. How about that? 3 in the red. Big darts there from Andrew Bennett. You can hear him give a subtle roar in the background. LB, no hesitation. Big trip 16. Yeah, it just stays right there. No real need to go at it. Needs that? Oh, a little bit on the high side. As Spellman will take a look at the bull to win this leg and make this 1-0. Needs one more of those in there, and that's going to do it for this leg. As we'll see them diddle it up here. Chris White in the green bit. Spellman a little high, so it'll be Chris White to throw first here. A little dab as Spellman walks away. Nice pick with the third. Do look forward to having some guest commentators in the booth with me today and tomorrow. I've already kind of pre-arranged a couple people to come join us when they have a second or two. Of course, playing is the first priority for these people, but hey, you know, if they can stop by and give a little input on the game or strategy of the game, maybe learn a little bit more about them, we will do that. So it's always nice to have another face or another voice in the booth to kind of flow off of. So in the meantime, you guys got to deal with me, William Stewart of USA Darts Productions. I do appreciate you guys joining us today, as you have throughout the last 2 days. I mean, some phenomenal viewership. We had, I mean, upwards of 500 plus for quite some time, even hovering around the 300 mark. We're at 255 currently on Facebook, and we do have the YouTube page going as well, so either one of those you can watch this coverage on, whichever is easiest for you. But if you do, give us a like and follow on Facebook, give us a subscribe on the YouTube. You do not want to miss the action that we have coming not only today and tomorrow, but we have a plethora of dart tournaments that we are going to be going to this year, and we're excited to bring you the action here on USA Darts. They'll be going for the 17s. Just the neighbors. Does he find it with a third? It certainly looks like he's got a triple there. Yes, he does. So good mark there for the Eagle, Larry Butler. Trying to find the triple. Does not. Just 3 singles. He shakes it off with a little bit of disgust. Alex Spellman, of course, a little bit of info about him. He's really from an area with so many great darters. He's got Stephen Phillips and Robbie Phillips right next to him. He's got, I believe PJ Stewart is in that same area, a youngster who just earned his JDC Tour card today with a big win in the first stage of that. Congrats to him, by the way. But yeah, he's from a hotbed of steel tip darters that are just love to play each other and get better, and he's definitely came into form. I think he won the CDC. It was a CDC event this year. I think it was the match play. I want to say it was the match play. I could be wrong on the match play part, but really going off all the way to the right-hand side. I think that guy is the first one we've had on the stream this weekend that's been almost out of view. So we apologize for that. As Bennett puts it away and wins that one with a, how about a 4.0 on the average there for those gentlemen. Good stuff. How about that? A big double for Chris White. Spellman can't find it with that one, so here we go. Our last leg decider. Got two in there. Does he take a look up? He does not. Just a 7 mark there for Spellman, but a quality 7. A rare floppy dart there for Larry is what it looked like. I heard it. I heard it hit from where I'm sitting here in the commentary booth. I'm about 20 to 25 feet away from these guys, by the way, just to kind of give you an idea. Yeah, I heard that big old ding from LB, and I was searching for the dart, couldn't find it, but one of those rare floppy darts, I guess. All been there, maybe just a subtle slip. Good shot from Spellman. 5 mark there. Tries to take out those 20s, but just a single. But a good match so far. A 3.8 overall for Larry Butler and Spellman, and then a 3.6 overall for Bennett and White. So pretty identical averages. We did see a the team Bruce Robbins and Elliott Milk go to work on the board. How about a 5.1, a 3.8 for an average of 4.4 in their win over J.D. Falk and Eric Gregory. Tasty, tasty average there. We do want to give a big shout out to Winmau or Winmore, as some of you say over in Europe. Big shout out to them for sponsoring this Las Vegas Open, or the Winmau Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open, actually, as we call it. 43rd annual this year. Larry doing that signature pop, pop, pop of the hand, kind of up and down movement before he hits the Aki and has a chuck. I think that's just establishing a little relaxation there for LB. Really relaxed at the Aki is Larry Butler. Currently throwing a 4.8 is Spellman and Butler. That's really a great average, and they're doing it when they need to in this last leg. And wow, big old pop of a 7 mark there as he finds a 4 mark on the 15s. And last start peg of the trip 16. Good stuff. Bennett's going to be looking for another one of those 3 in the red and not going to do it. He just finds 3 bulls, and it's going to be Larry Butler to go 1, 2, 3 on the bull to move on in this doubles cricket as the first. And he's got it there, a double and a single. Good shots for Larry Butler and Alex Spellman as they come out on top of Andrew Bennett and Chris White. Alrighty, folks, well, we will see you here in a minute for more action from the Las Vegas Open. Appreciate you tuning in here. Don't go anywhere. Like I said, they have been flooding us with action, and we should have a good amount coming your way still. So hang tight. We'll be right back with more. Alrighty, just checking with the tournament staff. I know I saw Larry Butler up here and Alex Spellman now, so it looks like we're going to have their next match on the stream here. Just hold tight and we'll see where we're at in the bracket. I want to take a look at that. I've been meaning to. I'm going to pop it open right now and give you the goods at where we're at in this bracket, folks. Alrighty, exactly as I expected. I thought that was a quarterfinal match we had last time. This is a semifinal match. It's going to be Larry Butler, Alex Spellman, Yashich, and Nasalm. I'm going to get these names right, that's for sure. I'm going to go ask these competitors before we get going. Bruce Robbins, Elliot Milk, Paul Guzman, and Adam Saveda. That's your teams right now in the semis. So give us 1 second, folks. I'll get these players' names and we'll get going here. Friday, 100% honesty. They gave me their names, and I'm still going to butcher it, folks. I'm so sorry, and I apologize to these guys. But Neosum and Yashich, I think that's what they said. I think I'm getting a little bit wrong on the back end of one of those. But, hey, that is quite all right. So, best attempt, I guess. If you've been on the page before, you know that I am one to butcher the names, the last names here. So I do apologize if I butchered that one, but hey, that's how it goes. Well, we'll get going here in the semifinal match of open cricket doubles, or open doubles cricket. I do know that the women's singles 501 is going on right now. I want to take a look at that bracket as well. Alrighty, here we go. Take a look at that bullseye here as Spellman gets going. Pop up our USA Darts Productions logo as well as the American Dart Organization's logo. Big shout out to the ADO for having us here for this event. We've had some fantastic viewership this weekend, and looking forward to it continuing throughout tomorrow as we go back and forth here between these two gentlemen on the bull. And that finds its way outside. So here we go with our semi-final number one. And of course, I forgot to adjust our camera just a touch for Spellman. My apologies. So he was going over to the right-hand side an awfully lot, almost out of view for him. Try to make a subtle adjustment there without those guys seeing me. Here we go. Antonio just coming up with a single 19 there to close. Spellman with the advantage. Just going to go ahead and close and move on to the next number. Looking to fill up the 17 bed, and he does. Big round of 9 here for Michael Yashich. I know I butchered that one. Gordon Stewart, Dad, appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for all the support this weekend. Definitely means a lot. And thank you all at home for tuning in. Big trip 18 there. Does secure a 5 mark on those 18s. Gives him back the lead by 18 points. But I gotta believe Spellman's gonna be quick to deny him holding that lead. It does look like our other semifinal match is getting called right now. So looks like they're going to go ahead and play that out in the background. I'm digging that blue usadartsproduction jersey of Antonio Nozomi, or no, man, I'm butchering. I'm not even gonna. Sorry, Antonio N. We'll just keep it at that. I feel bad because I went out and asked these guys their last name and even still butchering it. But yeah, that jersey looking pretty nice of him or his. Spellman looking to lay one in the triple bed. No, unfortunately, on the high side of those 2 darts. Not able to use those 2 as a little ricochet barrier. Michael just coming up with 3 darts there. That'll not give them the lead. So Larry, I think he's going to go right at these 16s here, now up to 20s after that first start miss. Kasha, hey, hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, that blue is sure nice. I have the red version, but man, I might be having to make an order on the usadartsproduction website. Notice we had a not coming through on my side, but I'd love to see the women on the stream as well. Yeah, they'll be coming, don't you worry. We got them coming. I know they're just kind of starting out their board, or trying to round out their board groups per se. So I think we're going to see some come through the board group and then get fluctuated on over. So they just started not too long ago. Oh, it was an 11 a.m. local start there for the women's singles, and I do believe they're just a couple rounds in. So I think we'll be seeing some of those women on the stream here sooner rather than later. I look forward to that one. And like I said, there's so many quality shots in the room, both male and female, littered with talent here, including some coming out from across the Canadian border. Yep. You know, Trish Gretzik, Dawson Michelle, Logan Crooks, all making the trip to Vegas this weekend. Good trip 20 there for Michael. Goes to the 15s. Does hit it with his last, so big 7 there for Michael. Kind of take a little quick view. Larry takes a step back. I don't blame him. I think just having a short little issue on DC. There we go. I think we may just be having a little issue with DARTCONNECT, so these gentlemen helping out, kind of updating things here. There we go. Spellman looking to find another bull here. No, he goes to the 16. He's looking for the answer. Here he goes. The trip 15 for the win. Big, big darts there from Alex Spellman. Wow, what a shot there, as he has the guts to go for bull, trip for the win. I kind of thought, does he take the chance? Does he not? I was wondering if he might just stay on the bulls to kind of pad a lead, but no. Smart darts there from Alex Spellman to go ahead and take his opportunity at the 16 and the 15. Big darts, 7 mark to win that leg. Wow. Impressive darts there from Spellman. You can see him have a chuckle in the background. Debbie, we shouldn't be having any issues. We got some pretty high-speed internet going on here. I'm checking out the feed on my phone as well, but if you are having some issues, go ahead and check your Wi-Fi connection. Maybe just pause the stream and then come back in about 30 seconds or so, and it should be just fine for you. Josh Broadhurst's Paula Jacqueline on the stream. She has not been on the stream yet, but I know she is in the room. She's playing in women's singles 501 right now, so she had a first game win of 3-0. I think she's in her second match, or may have concluded her second match already. Let us know where you're tuning in from, if you would. We always love hearing that, where you're at around the country or even around the world. We've got some viewers tuning in from Europe and overseas. That's always fantastic to see. Can't get enough darts action. Check out the PDCQ school and then head on over to USA Darts for the rest. That's going to be nice. Josh, this is a WDF silver event. So both these singles events are going to be silver events. So some points are on the table for the WDF ranking system. So there you are. Terry Trenholm from Ontario, Canada. You know what, Terry? I feel embarrassed because I didn't know you were from Ontario, buddy. Isn't that bad? I honestly thought you were a statesider. That's pretty bad. Maybe I'm just overthinking things, I guess. Embarrassing to say. Chrisley in DFW, Texas. Maine, Lubbock, Texas here. We have a few representatives here, but none on the stream yet. Yeah, we look forward to getting everybody that we can. Dean from Liberal Club Dart League, Fall River, Mass. Hey, buddy, guess what? I ironically have a koozie of Liberal Club Dart League in my bag right now. Appreciate it. Just 3 there for Spellman as we see these guys battle it out on the 20s and 19s. I think we're going to see a hefty battle here from Antonio and Michael as they try to earn a place into the final. Being 1-0 down here on Larry Butler and Spellman. Our other semifinal is in action right now. It is going to be Elliott Milk and Bruce Robbins, which honestly, the way they played on the stream earlier, I kind of knew they were going to be in the position they're in now. And it's Paul Guzman and his partner. I forgot off the top of my head, Adam Saveda. I don't know how I did that one, but I did. Looks like we have a top 128. Now, whether we have all those filled or not for the women's is a good question, Josh, but it looks like we do have a 128 as our starting point for the bracket system on the women's side. Ooh, good stuff. Okay, well, appreciate it. We got a lot going on in the background, so this is not a semifinal match. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Pat, thank you very much. Like I said, one-man army here, so we're going to try to give you the goods here. Hold on. Larry Butler looking to take a dent in this lead. Antonio and Michael. Okay, there we go. Got it updated. Alrighty. So yeah, it wasn't letting me scroll. That would be what the top 16 at the top says. So Bruce Robbins, Elliott Milk, Paul Guzman, Adam Saveda, Larry Butler, Alex Spellman, Michael and Antonio, Michael Yashich and Antonio. Dustin Holt and Chris Lim making it through over Seth Stefano and Jim Widmeyer. So they're going to be in the top 8. Looks like Sean Brenneman and Kevin Yashich. Yashich. Good attempt. Not really. Daniel Heisenberg and Michael Najin. Danny Moore and Ruben Blay coming through into the top 8 already. And then our last top 16 match, Darren Young, Anthony Rolfing, Calm Nielsen, Donovan Army. So, yeah, I apologize. I thought this was a semifinal match. It wasn't letting me scroll down. But it is top 16. So thank you very much, Pat Grismore, for bringing that to my attention. As Antonio and Michael win that leg, making it 1-1. Match averages right now. We got a 3.4 for Larry Butler and Alex Spellman. A 4 for Antonio and Michael. We do have a gentleman tuning in. It looks like he just popped up on my feed. I do want to acknowledge this gentleman here, and that is Jacob the Truth Taylor, who's tuning in. It looks like Jacob, we wanted to tell you, you know, just a fantastic run for you, man. You just it takes guts to go over there and take a stab at Q School, and we want to say, you know, congrats on going to do that. Unfortunately, not coming out with a card, but hey, there's always next year. There's always some tournaments around the country here in North America for you to attend to, and we look forward to seeing your game continue to develop and grow and seeing what you can do next year. Antonio choosing to go down there, pegs the trip 19 with his last dart, securing a couple houses for him and a 19-point lead. Looking to lay one in there. Can't quite tell with those two darts. Yes, he did. 5 mark for LB.
Single sign-ups, 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes for men's single sign-ups. Also, if you signed up and have not paid, please come to the registration table.
Does find the triple with that third. I was wondering, he's going to find his way in there. 108 to 39 here. Yak and Antonio going to try to make a stand. Big trip 20. Follows it in with another one. Does he go over the 18s? Ooh. He did the same exact thing I just did, as he kind of says, oh, what could have been. Could have been a big, big dart there for Antonio. I'll be laying in a 4 mark there to regain the lead. It's going to be a battle here, as Yak and Antonio have honestly produced better stuff than Larry and Alex. It looks like, just by simple averages, 3, 4, and 4. I said earlier. But as we've seen in numerous events before, that average doesn't always win the match. Takes a step back, couple tough darts there. Let's go down to the 19s, at least get something there. Not a lead, but this will give Larry an opportunity to kind of possibly close a number if he wants to, and that's exactly what he's going to try to do. Right at the 20s, now back over the 18s to extend the lead. Big 54 there scored on the last dart, so he'll do just that. Extends the lead to 70. But that will help from Yak. And he takes a chance at the 18. I mean, you got to get rid of it eventually. And I got to wonder if that last dart from Yak was because of where the darts were placed in the 20. I was sitting here thinking to myself, I wonder why he did that. It's only a 50-point lead, but I think that's exactly why. He was kind of blocked on that last dart, so why not take the opportunity to go at those 18s? But then again, he could have scored on the 19s if he wanted to. Oh, that is a rare occasion for the Eagle. A rare miss. I like this. I like this. I like this. Oh, I wonder if he's going to lay all three in there. Just a 6 mark, but a 6 mark is handy. Grabs that lead by just a tad. Josh Broadhurst saying Sandy Hudson beats Paula Jacklin 3-2. Wow. I knew it was going to be a tough room here of competitors. A couple big triple 16s there from the Eagle. Gives him a lead of 43 points. Yak looking to make a dent, though. Trying to find that triple with his last dart. Ooh, just on the high side. We'll kind of take a quick peek. Does he stay right there? Yes, he does. It looks like a 7 mark for Spellman. Just a dodgy match here between these two teams. Looking to move into the top 8. It's his first to 2 legs. Tied up 1-1 here. Last leg decider. Yeah, it kind of shakes off that second dart there. I think he got that third in there. No, he didn't. Just a 3 mark there, and that will hurt. As Spellman's going to try to do a quick close here, and he does with 1 dart on the triple 19. This is in the hands of Alex Spellman and Larry Butler now. Huge darts from Spellman. Closes out the 19s, closes out the 15s, adds 15 points and a bull. Does lay one right on top of it. 3 there for Antonio. But it'll be Larry Butler just needing the 2 marks on bull to advance into the top 8. There's 1. And there is the second. Big darts there from Larry Butler. Definitely got a lot of help from his teammate and Alex Spellman. But that will do it for that match, and we'll have another one coming your way here shortly on USA Darts Productions. Thanks for joining us, folks. Don't go anywhere, as we'll be right back with some top 8 action. Righty, folks. Looks like we got our next match coming to the stream here. Yeah, I think that's Daniel. Daniel Hillsback, Dustin Holt, a couple others. Looks like Dustin's going to come chat with me. We'll see what he has to say. What do you got to say, Dustin?
Hi, hello.
He says hi, hello.
Don't make fun of my 01. Oh, wait, no, we're playing right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right, you do. Dustin making fun of himself for his 0-1 outs. Predominantly more of a soft tip player is Dustin Holt, but he's venturing into the steel tip side as much as he can and doing a good job at it. He's a quality shot. He did make the top 16 for 501 ADO National Championship yesterday, so we'll wait on this match to happen here in just a second. Hang tight with us, folks. All righty, folks, here we go. Sorry for the hesitation here. I was chatting with a gentleman in the background here. But this is an exciting match. This is a top 8 match, I believe. Dustin Holt, Chris Lim, taking on Daniel Essenbach, and Michael Najin. So good stuff. I believe Michael's out of Pittsburgh area. Daniel, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it's from the Cali area, I wonder? Cali or Arizona, I do believe, for Daniel. Dustin Holt from Oklahoma, and of course Chris Lim out of the California area. So a little background information on there. Looks like some people are making fun of Dustin's white legs here. That's quite all right. See Chris Lim step in and drill those 17s on a 7 mark there. And with a 4 mark on those 19s. This is a quick pace game. These guys aren't going to mess around. They're going to get after it. They already are. I love these quick pace games, though. It just keeps the action coming. No dullness. Michael just taking a peek at the scoreboard there, deciding how he wanted to go at it. Chooses to kind of split his options and take one at the 17 when he could. Lim, though, stepping in, 26 points down. Good stuff there. Nails a 7. Chris Lim playing well. I know he was, I gotta believe he was just a touch upset with how he finished in the 501 National Championship, probably in the cricket as well, but he'll be the first to tell you he's kind of lacked the practice of late, but still a quality shot as Chris Lim, and if he gets it going, he can really, really play. So his partner's the same way, Dustin Holt. See if Chris goes right at these 16s to go ahead and try to close. He will. Over the 15s. Oh no, 17s it is to kind of extend the lead before he goes over the 15s. Chris Lim definitely has a unique way of playing cricket. I had the pleasure of streaming him versus Leonard Gates at the Shark Tank Soft Tip event in Shawnee, Kansas. I got to tell you, folks, put that on your to-do list for later today. If we have a dull moment or you want to go check that out while we're on a break, you need to go over and check out that match between Leonard Gates and Chris Lim. Oh my goodness. You can find it on our playlist for Shark Tank on USA Darts. Chris was just making some gutsy decisions on where he wanted to play and how he wanted to play. I mean, he was down by some points, and he just made some shots and capitalized when he could. Taking a second here to decide how he wants to do this. Big triple with his last smart dart there for Chris Lim. Of course, Chris Lim, the son of Paul Lim. For those that didn't know, we had that question arise yesterday. Dustin just needing the bulls here. One more. Falling short as he a little upset with himself on that one. Thought he could have been easily done. Gonna need to find a couple doubles here. So there it is for Lim. Takes it out. As they will take the first leg, and they being Chris Lim and Dustin Holt. Chris able to find a 5 mark there to open us up in the second leg. Remember, this is a first to 2 legs, so Chris Lim, Dustin Holt getting that first one, have the 1-0 advantage. interesting fact for Dustin. There is another event here in town in Vegas. For those that didn't know, there's a darts live stage event going on or fiesta party going down at the Plaza Hotel. I believe Dustin went over there last night and actually won the singles event over Seth Stefano. So a mentionable there for Dustin Holt. See Lim go right back up to the 20s there to try to close before going over the 18s. Or sorry, to add some points before going over the 18s. Take a closer look, and it looks just like 3 singles there. That is exactly what it is. Not enough to gain the lead. For another. Oh, goes over the 19s for a point. That's a smart move. Go ahead and pad a little bit more points because you know here soon they're going to hit a big number. And there's the big number. 5 mark there for Holt. Just a point off the lead. Good close there from Michael with his first start, though. Not letting Chris Lim come back up the 17s because he's been really hitting that number well. Looks like it'll be time for a packet of energy to keep the yawning away. Got to have a little fun last night and play in the blind draw. But unfortunately, I didn't get much sleep, so that would be the reason why Will's yawning. You don't want that on the live stream, so my apologies for that one, folks. We'll keep that at bay, hopefully. Once again, I can't say it enough, though. Thank you for all that have tuned in so far and are going to tune in the rest of the weekend here on USA Darts Productions. William Stewart here. Thrilled to be bringing you this coverage of the Las Vegas Open. I think that's entered in wrong. I believe, yep, there we go. Changed it. Chris is just correcting here. Taking a step back as yeah, it looked like a slightly wrong score is entered in there. That's going to happen here and there. So he takes the adjustment. Bill, yeah, I need that. I need that mute button from time to time. My apologies. Craig Houston asking, how do you get into these tourneys? Yeah, you just got to come on down and pay the entry. I mean, anyone is welcome. It's an open entry event. So, yeah, just got to do your got to come in, and I believe there is a black slack requirement for these WDF events, so keep that in mind when you do. Bill, appreciate the 50 stars, though. Thank you very much. Every little bit helps us if we need a little bit of a upgrade or a cable here and there, so that's what those stars are put to. And also for our giveaways, we had those for our supporters, so if you're wanting to become a supporter of USA Darts, $4.99 a month, less than that cup of coffee you get at Starbucks every day, you can support us here, and we'll give you a little something along the way to do that as well. So looking at bulls here for Chris. Just needing the one more to secure the win, and he's not able to get it. So Daniel will step in. See if he can. Yeah, he shakes off that one. Not happy with those 3 darts there, as it's a rare miss for him. And it'll be Dustin Holt, and he will do it. It's a big win for Dustin and Chris Lim as they will advance into the next round. I believe that will be a semifinal match that they have coming their way, as Adam Saveda stepped in to cork that one. So good stuff. And folks, we'll be right back with some more action here on USA Darts Productions. Thanks for joining us, folks. Oh, wait, before we go, we got to acknowledge this gentleman. What is going on, Dutch Dragon, Jules Van Doggen? You haven't missed much, but we've certainly haven't missed much of you either, as we've been tuning in overseas to check in on your tour card, and we can say congrats a couple more times to you, because, man, that is sure something to go over and earn a spot into the PDC. We'll be cheering you on for a couple years, so here we go. Let's do it, Jules, man. Let's do it. Alrighty, folks. Looks like we got another match coming up on the streaming board here, but I just noticed this match is going on right next door. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit on this one, as it's Larry Butler, Alex Spellman, taking on Bruce Robbins and Elliot Milk. So a really fantastic match here. We're going to go ahead and keep it right here for just a second. We understand it's not the best view that we could possibly have, but you know what? At least it's a view, and a view is better than no view. So at least you guys get to watch a little bit of something in the background. Just a little shaky, honestly. Noticing that. We will keep an eye on our actual streaming board and bring you this action as soon as these players get to the live streaming board. But for right now, we'll keep it over the shoulder for this. Let me check exactly what round this is in, and let me see if I can pull up the scoreboard for you guys. I would like to do that. So, all right, this is a quarterfinal. This is a top 8 match. There we go. Got it. All right, Dustin Holt, Chris Lim. That was a top 8 match. So they moved into the semifinal, and the winners of this one will play them. So we'll keep it right here for right now, folks. It looks like we do have a person warming up on our streaming board here, so we'll kick it on over there here in just a moment. But for right now, we will keep it right here. Alrighty, I was standing outside the commentary booth, chatting and checking on the stage, so that I made sure we can kick it on over here in just a second. So it looks like we're going to get going on our streaming board on the stage, so we will kick it on over to there here in just a second here. As we, real quick, take a look at this is 1-1, so Larry Butler and Alex Spellman in a good spot to win this match, but here we go. Let's go ahead and kick it on over to our main board here. Get that DARTCONNECT score going. I will keep you updated on that match as it goes on, folks, so keep that in mind as we go ahead. So I will maybe change to that match here and there, okay? For this one, this is Jason Brandon, Joseph Chaney, Ruben Blah, and Danny Moore. That is these participants here. This looks like it is a Ruben. As Larry Butler closes the 16s and 15s with a 27-point lead. Only the Bulls left for Elliott Milk and Bruce Robbins. Got some comments coming through. About 13, 14 years ago, I played in a league with Bruce Robbins when he was getting back into darts. He was always a super nice guy, though. Even though I was terrible, I tell you what, Bruce is a quality guy for sure. You know, Bruce qualified for that 1996 match play, I believe. So, but let's stick with this match for right now, as we'll keep an eye on that other one. It almost looks like Spellman and Butler are going to come through. Joseph Chaney here, looking at the 16s, not able to collect on the triple. Brandon going up top to try to gain a lead here, and then down to the 16s. Ruben attacking the 15s, looking to try to get something. As an update from the Larry Butler Spellman match, they will advance over Elliott Milk and Bruce Robbins. So congrats to those guys. Like Jason Brandon and Chaney are going to have a pretty good look at this first leg here. In this first to two leg match. And there it is. Just going to take a look at the bracket to see where we're at here, as This is a top 4 match, so this is the semifinal match, and it'll be Larry Butler, Alex Spellman, Chris Lim, Dustin Holt in the other semifinal. So that is what we have to look forward to coming up here. And a reminder that the women's singles 501 is going on as well, so I believe we're getting through our board finals on that one. Guys, the viewership this weekend has just been nuts. Thank you so much for tuning in here on USA Darts, as we've been bringing you this coverage from the Las Vegas Open and ADO National Championships. Big 5 mark there from Moore. That will certainly help. Nineteen to 17s there. Chaney, a lot of work to do here. Let's see what he can do. 16s over to 17s, and he's going to provide a big number. Good stuff. Give you a little knowledge on Jason Brandon, okay? Because I kind of chatted with him yesterday a little bit about the WDF system, because he was sitting in a really unique spot right now where he's on the world rankings and he's pretty close up there. And with the fallouts of PDC Tour cards, you know, or WDF ranked individuals that were going to participate at the Lakeside now getting their PDC Tour cards, does Jason Brandon sneak in to the Lakeside? That is a question that you might want to keep in the back of your head. Just missing outside of that 15. Just 3 there. Thought I could maybe possibly run a little bit better, but it's going to be Danny Moore and Ruben. I have a good opportunity here as they close the 15s and move on to the Bulls. Need a 1, 2, 3 there in order to close. Ruben making the smart decision and going up top.
Larry Butler, Alex Spellman versus Dustin Holt and Chris Lim, board 64. Butler, Spellman, Holt, Lim, board 64, semifinal.
Alrighty, my apologies, folks. Had to run up there to the tournament director and talk with them for just a second and get a plan of action for these other matches. We do have the capability to do that coverage like we did with the over-the-shoulder shot if we put the players in the right spot. So we're kind of working out a couple things that if we don't have the streaming board in action, maybe we can bring you some over-the-shoulder shots of other matches. So that's what we are working on in the background as Ruben and Danny Moore won that leg. So my apologies for kicking off the sound and running up there real quick, but one-man wrecking crew here in Las Vegas Open for USA Darts. But you got to make sure everything's clicking the right way. So appreciate your patience on that one as Jason Brandon manages a 2 mark there. Not the ideal shot he was hoping for, but they're sitting in a pretty nice spot to advance into the finals. As unfortunately Ruben and Danny are just not clicking in this leg so far. I think they're having a little chat about it. There, as you can kind of see Ruben just having a little laugh. Sometimes that's just how it is. Chaney. Oh, a slight slip there maybe? That was a weird movement there from Joe Chaney. He definitely slipped out of his hand there just a second, so he regrips and still lays in a nice 4 mark here to try to advance into the next round. So he's going to do just that right here, I believe, as Jason Brandon is going to probably lay in these 2 bowls with 1 dart. How about that? And there it is. Joe Chaney and Jason Brandon will play and advance to the finals. So hang tight, folks. We'll check out the other board here. I think we've got another, or at least the players warming up on 56 here in just a second, maybe on 64. We'll make the look and see if we can get that adjustment there. But we did have a question from David Middleton before we head out. Where is Jason from? Actually, Jason and Joe are from around the same area. They're from the Tennessee area. So yeah, they travel around a lot, play with each other in these events as well an awfully lot. So it does look like we're going to have a match here coming up on board 56, which is the board pretty close to us, so we can give you a little feed of that one as well, which is nice. All right, we'll get stuff adjusted here, folks. We'll get our board ready here, but real quick, we'll get a quick word from our sponsors. And we'll be right back. Alrighty, folks. Well, it's not the streaming board, but hey, it's the best we can do here so you can enjoy some action or as much action as possible. So we're going to be bringing you this semi-final match as Alex Spellman and Larry Butler take on Dustin Holt and Chris Lim before we have some action on our streaming board. If we do have someone come over to the streaming board, we will kick it on over there, but we will keep you updated on this match as well. That's something we like to do. So for those that can't see the iPad, which actually looks pretty good, I went ahead and put the scoreboard in there for you. So more action is best here on USA Darts. So even if it's not the normal coverage you're used to, this will do. Definitely don't want to just be sitting here watching people walk around the hall. That's no fun. We might as well give you what you came here for. So we're doing exactly that with this one. Dustin Holt and Chris Lim starting off with a pretty good number, having those 20s closed and closing the 19s, forcing Spellman up to the 18s. Looks like a 5 mark at least. That's exactly what it is. 5 mark on the 18s there for Spellman. Holt looking to do some damage on those 20s, and 7 mark will do damage. Real quick, we're gonna do something in the background real quick. We will be right back with some more commentary for this match. Hang tight. Alrighty, folks. Sorry for that one. Busy guy today, I guess, but Chris Lim, Dustin Holt getting that first leg. How about that? Averaging a 4 in that one. Currently averaging a 5 right now. Granted, kind of just begun in this leg, and anything can happen, especially when you're only on 19s and 20s. So I'm just happy we were able to bring you some side coverage. I know it's not our normal coverage, but hey. We'll go ahead and take care of from a couple spam in the chat. Every once in a while that's going to happen, so we take care of that as we go. Our apologies. 200 plus on Facebook. Checking out our YouTube page. I definitely want to do that as well. Give you guys some acknowledgement on your comments over there. How about a whopping 105 right now watching over on YouTube, so great numbers here. Love to see that. Appreciate you guys joining us for this Saturday of action. Got some good good comments over there. Hello from Germany, hello from England. Rob Star 180 saying. Audio Murphy saying splendid camera improvisation. Cheers. Hey, you know, that's what we like to do. We want to keep you guys with the action you guys want and need. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to find a way to bring it to you, and that's what we're doing here today. See Alex stepping up here. Slight little shake on that camera. Our apologies for that. Got some people walking right next to us. It's a tasty match though. 459, 460. Crawling up there on the points. Big close there for Dustin is what it looks like. Yes, indeed a big close for Justin on those 17s. Big darts there for Larry Butler. Is that a 6 or is that a 4? It looks like a 4 from here. Can we see it? Nah, 6. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's all right. Big trip 15 there from Spellman. Finds it again. Up to the 20s for a hopeful close. Just a single mark there. But a big 7 mark there from Spellman. Certainly making it interesting here. Forcing the hand of Dustin Holt as he's not happy with that play. Falling into the single 2. He was looking for just 2 singles there. I think the smart play is to go up there and bang another one of those trip 20s myself. Let's see what he does. And I think it goes into the 5. Oh, unfortunate there for Holt. Fortunately for them, they do have the 1-0 lead in this match. This is a first to 2 legs to see who will advance to the finals to play Joe Chaney and Jason Brandon. Maybe just thinking about things there. As he takes a walk back, maybe to grab a drink or wipe his hands. It's a big dart here, and he knows it. Couple 15s. Onto the bulls. That looks like a clutch double there, and it is. Big darts. You kind of have that look of, well, we'll see if that works or not. As Alex looking to make a dent. That looks like a double there. And it is. Big darts there for Spellman as he manages to put in the 3 bulls with 2 darts. You could kind of tell as Lim turned around, he was like, well, we'll see if it works or not. And unfortunately, it did not. So we're tied up 1-1 here between Larry Butler, Alex Spellman, Dustin Holt, and Chris Lim. Looks like a single 25 for the Eagle. We'll pull and redo as Lightning Lim gets the throw first. We have not had any action go on the streaming board, so just to let you know, this is why we're getting this overhead shot here of this match. Rather than staring at people walking around the hall, we want to give you the action here live. Reminder, this is a semi-final match here to meet Joe Chaney and Jason Branding on the streaming board. Spellman's flight pops off there, but still manages to work in that last dart for a triple. For a 5 mark. Big 6 mark there for Larry Butler. Puts Lim in the spot, but he loves the 17s. See if he can manage at least a 6 here. And it looks like he's got 6 with 2. Can he get in that last one? Yes, he can. Big 9 mark there. No, just a 7. It looked like that was in. But still, that's a hefty number for him. Puts him up by 47. And that is not going to be a lead for them anymore as Spellman places 2 in the trip 18 for a 7 mark himself. Stephen Palmer, appreciate the 50 stars. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. So here we go, 4-3, 4-2 overall on these match averages. Trevor, this is called cricket. Probably an overseer. I'm guessing you're over in Europe, Trevor? Not a very common game over in Europe, that's for sure, but it's like a everyday thing here in the U.S., North America. Sharon Butler saying, old man of mine still got it. He certainly does. Throwing well with Alex Spellman. Looks we got a Jesse Patterson sending 200 stars. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Looks like a double there for Larry. Double and a single to advance. Yes, it is. Big darts there from Larry Butler and Alex Spellman as they are going to advance to the finals to take on Joe Chaney and Jason Brandon. So hang tight, folks. We will have that match coming up here momentarily on the streaming board. We're glad you hung in there with us and watched this over-the-shoulder shot, as we always want to keep the action coming here on USA Darts, and that's exactly what we are trying to do. So hang tight. We will have that match or that final coming up here in a moment. William Stewart here of USA Darts. Thanks for joining us. Alrighty, everybody. Well, it's finals time for open doubles cricket, as it's going to be Jason Brandon and Joseph Chaney taking on Larry Butler and Alex Spellman. So, should be a fantastic match here between these individuals. Sit back, relax, enjoy the action here on USA Darts Productions. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll pull up our scoreboard real quick. Once again, William Stewart here with USA Darts Productions. Thanks for joining us throughout today and for this event. Been a great day so far with so much more action coming your way. There's 3 single 19s there for Jason Brandon, giving him a 19-point advantage. Or sorry, 19 points on the board. As you see Alex go ahead and close those out, take a dart at the 20 to give him a 21-point lead. Slower start to this final than what we've seen. How about this? Peter Stewart Jr. tuning in. That is a gentleman that deserves a round of applause from everybody in the chat. Peter Stewart Jr. earning his JDC Tour card JDC Tour card today on his first attempt, winning outright. So congrats to you, young man. I'm excited to see how you do. You look like you were in good form today. Unfortunately, when I kind of watch the replay, and the first thing I see is single 5, trip 19, bounce out on the 19s. They fell out, and you only scored 5. That's unfortunate, but it shows that you were just in form. You were literally hitting left and right. You had a pretty good average too. So congrats to you, young man. Can't say that enough. That was a sad shot. Yeah, I was wondering how you were feeling about that one, buddy. I mean, that's going to happen every once in a while when you're a little bit too good and group those darts a little bit close together. So happy for you, buddy. Larry Butler throwing in a nice 5 mark there, 117 to 73. Brandon goes ahead and closes out those 15s. Joe Chaney just thinking about how he wants to attack this, I think, but also I do want to acknowledge these flights that he has. Notice that his sponsor, Cosmo/Fit Flight. I think it's just Fit Flight, actually, because he's a shot player, so it'd be just Fit Flight. Produced some Joe Chaney flights finally, so congrats to him. That's always a nice little deal when you get a set of flights for yourself or a custom designed set. So those will be on sale here pretty quick at usadartsproduction.com. Including the Cali West flights as well. So look forward to having those on the site. 3 bulls there for Jason Brandon. Need another. He does get it. And there it is. Spellman takes the first leg. Not the average we've been seeing from these gentlemen to start off with. They kind of had a sluggish start, but that's going to happen when you've been, you know, chucking darts for a little while. Going to have those occasional rounds that aren't quite what you would have hoped. But it's a 3.2 for Larry and Alex and a 3.1 for Joe and Jason. So we'll see if they can rise to the occasion here, as I'm sure we will see that here in just a second. Jason just underneath the triple bed there, looking to find it, does not. Two tough darts there. I mean, tough to work your way around that one. But 20 points on the board nonetheless. Joe's looking at the 19s now. He goes up top with that last to the 18. Does snag the triple. Didn't see his eyes move on that one. My apologies. Larry with a big trip 17 to start off. There's another one. Let's see if he can fill it up. He does. A big round of 9 there for Larry Butler. Just a yank into the 3 there for Joe. How about this? A round of 9 followed by a 7 mark. Good stuff from Spellman and Butler. There we going right back to the 17s. Feeling comfortable on those. 4 mark there. See if he stays right there. He will. Looks like a 5 mark. So with a 1-0 lead, the Eagle and Spellman look like they might have this one in the bag here. But anything can happen still. They are throwing a 4.3 currently in this leg compared to a 3.3 from Chaney and Brandon. Pat Gallagher, thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well, sir. Drink it in, man. 15's for a close. Now the Bulls. Unfortunate there. So let's see if Jason can do a number here. Needs a lot. Not able to produce just the 2. Here we go, Butler. Needing one more. Kind of takes a look, thinking, is that in? Is it not? Oh, that one was just outside on the last start. I was wondering if he managed to sneak it in there or not. So it looks like it'll be Alex Spellman to win this one. And there it is. It will be Alex Spellman and Larry Butler, your Open Doubles Cricket champions. Congrats to those gentlemen. Coming out on top over Joseph Chaney and Jason Brandon. So we're going to take a picture real quick with these gentlemen, and we will get going with some more action here momentarily. Thanks for joining us here, folks, on USA Darts Productions. All right, well, it looks like they ran off. I think Alex has actually got a match he's got to prepare for singles, so we're going to go ahead and cut to a promo, folks, and we will be right back with some more action, including the women's singles 501 event, as well as the men's singles 501 event. So hang tight. We'll have some more action coming your way on USA Darts Productions. Thanks for joining us here, folks. William Stewart here. Alrighty, folks. It looks like we're going to bring over a women's match here in just a moment for our 501 singles event. But in the meantime, we will go ahead and kick off our stream for right now momentarily, and we will refresh. That way we can get a new notification, but get some more people in here. It's been phenomenal viewership so far, and we appreciate you doing that. But we will shut this one down and restart up. If you haven't liked and followed our Facebook page or subscribed to our YouTube page, do so you can get notified when we go live here in just a second. So thanks for joining us here on USA Darts Productions, folks. William Stewart here at the Las Vegas Open at the Tuscany Suites and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. Appreciate you folks tuning in. We'll see you in a second for Women's 501.